my channel. It's Dorothy. This is Farm Girl Cooking, and today I'm going to show you just how easy it is to can some stew. The reason why I'm so excited about this is for those lazy nights when I don't want to prepare a meal. I already have stew in the pantry ready to go. All I gotta do is pass it out and say, here, let's warm it up, and you got a meal ready to go. And it will last years safely inside your pantry. We have everything that we need right here on this table. I love working in the living room. There's just so much more room. So I have boiling water, 6-day ranch mug to pour in, my lids, my bands, my jars, my funnel, and my debubbler. I have some beef that's been browned, potatoes, cool looking carrots, celery, onions, salt, pepper, thyme, and your vinegar. In the Ball Canning Recipe Cookbook, it says to mix all these ingredients together, scoop it out, and put it into the jars. But I want to be able to control my portions. I'm going to add the ingredients one at a time. We're going to start with the beef and go just like this in this order until we get to the onions. Next is potatoes. I'm only going to use about 3 to 4 pieces per jar. That way we have room for our other vegetables. Carrot time. Don't be afraid to mash all this down in there. All this food in here is gonna shrink when they come out of the canner. Don't forget your wine. I remember as a kid always eating celery sticks. Always, just raw. Mom would buy some and I'd just go in there and that's all I would eat. But of course I'd cover it in ranch. Now you add your onions. Next step is adding your water. Don't burn yourself, really hot boiling water right here. You're gonna grab your funnel once more and we're gonna add the water, and don't forget your 1 inch of headspace. We use one of these to debubble. You just poke it around in there to get all that extra air out. Once you've debubbled, you need to go around and make sure that your headspace is good. Like this one could probably stand to use just a little bit more water, and you wanna make sure that none of this food is up above your 1 inch of headspace. So just kinda go around and push it in. Also, as you're pushing down like this little piece of celery right here, if anything is above that 1 inch of headspace, just remove it and set it to the side. Now's the time to make your hands smell like vinegar. Get your paper towel, and let's clean our rims. After you wipe them down, don't forget, don't touch your rims. Next, you have your clean, sanitized lids. Don't touch the bottom. See how it's wet? I'm gonna actually take my vinegar and I'm just gonna dry that so that way we have nothing between the lid and the rim. You're just gonna gently balance it and center it. It's band time. Remember, you do not want to over tighten these. Because I messed that up, I'm not touching it. You're gonna put it on until you feel resistance and then finger tighten it. That's it. There's your resistance. Hold it, finger tight. Time to put them in the canner. I'm just using my laundry basket to carry them outside. I'm gonna find out something better to use. If y'all can think of any ideas on how to carry these cans outside, give me suggestions down below. We already have everything lubricated with Vaseline. Inside we have our warm water mixed with the vinegar. That vinegar is really gonna help the water hardness from your water well. Lids on, made sure our arrow is level with our bevel. And now, without burning yourself like I just did, we're just gonna hand tighten these screws diagonally. And then we're gonna check our gap and make sure everything is lined up. And then you're gonna go around and retighten it once you make sure everything's level. Got our steady flow of steam, gonna wait 10 minutes, then place our weight. It's been 10 minutes. Gonna place our weight on the 10 pounds of pressure. Now we're gonna reduce the heat and adjust it until this wiggles for 1 to 4 times per minute. It's been 75 minutes. We're gonna cut the heat. We're gonna wait till the pressure goes all the way down to 0. Y'all, we got 20 pints of stew. I'm gonna let these set on a towel in here in the living room for 12 to 24 hours just to let them fully cool. If you can look, this one's still boiling, which is why I'm holding it with this thing. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments, drop them down below, and I'd love it if you guys would follow along with me. God bless.